Well, hello there, mates. Wait, I'm not British. So, anyways, I think today I'll do my thoughts about the Siren Board. So, let's see. What do I want to say first? I don't usually go on the Siren Board because here's what I like to say. There's a couple things I want to say. I think the Siren Board for me is just too complicated. I first joined the Siren Board. I'm actually on the website right now, just so I can kind of get some remembrance of what I wanted to share. But I'm not going to actually show a couple things due to some privacy reasons. But I'll get to that in a minute. But what I'd like to say is I joined the Siren Board. It says I joined on Friday, March 7th of 2008 at 4:33 p.m. Well, it doesn't really matter. But anyways, I joined the Siren Board because I wanted to kind of be part of the Siren community, and I thought maybe it'd be nice if I could just post some stuff, but I was kind of told that there were some people that were like really picky on the Siren Board when it comes to maybe following the rules and such like that. And I kind of blame myself for this, but what I should have did and didn't do, if I remember correctly, I didn't bother to read the rules, what is posted on there. And here's another thing. The Siren Board, aside from the complications, I kind of feel like I kind of had some poor experience in the past. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say that I was told about some people being picky, but I'm not exactly sure if it's still like that today or not. But here's another thing about the Siren Board that I don't really like. They have what's called the karma system, and the karma system, the way how I see it, I kind of feel that's a little bit too... I kind of feel that's overboard because I just don't think it's fair to judge people the way how they post by, whether you applaud them or smite them, and they get like a -10 or 20 or whatever, and that kind of makes, not only does it make them look bad, but it makes people assume that they're like to stay away from them. And I kind of had some similar problems like that in the past, but I just kind of feel that's a little... I just don't really like that because I think it's kind of unfair to judge people that way. And the way how I see it, if you're going to judge people like the way how they post and such like that, you should keep it to yourself. You shouldn't be, just publicizing it. It just doesn't seem right. It kind of seems like, they're not part of the group. Now, I will admit, there are some obnoxious siren and kitties out there that, really drive us crazy, but I just think that, the Siren Board in general, like I said, there's like over 1 million posts on that website, and the site's been around since 2006, I think? It's been around for a very long time, but it's just that, I just think it's pretty complicated. And another thing I was also told, it seems to me like if you post something, like if you create a topic on the Siren Board and you're unaware that this topic that you created was already on the Siren Board or there's already discussion talking about it, another thing it seems to me like, you probably, if you accidentally create a topic that was that's already being discussed, I don't know if I should say they rat you out, but what I should say is that I have actually seen one post to where the moderator, I can't say the name correctly. Let's just say one of the leaders of the Siren Board, they basically they put like a kind of like a what do you call it, like a annoyed look face icon, and then they they gave out the link of like where it belongs to, and then they locked the topic. So basically, it's kind of like, it feels like, it's almost like as if you're on trial or something. Now, again, I don't know if the Siren Board is still like this today, because I don't go on there, so I wouldn't know. But just to get into what I've had some poor experience, I kind of made some posts on the Siren Board a while back, and because I was still a teenager and I haven't exactly fully matured, let's just say there were some words that I probably said on there that is only something like you would probably hear out of a Siren Kitty, and I guess I was just a little too I don't know, I just couldn't help it. But anyways, what I like to say, there is one particular post that it basically threw me off guard. Now, this post, it's a locked topic or locked post. Basically, what it is, someone found a photo of someone sitting behind a privately owned ACA Hurricane, and I think it was I don't know who it was, but there was I was kind of a little I apparently was not paying attention, and I said someone's name, like, saying like I was congratulating that person for being able to attain such a rare siren, and I was told by someone else, and he actually, and just to, I'm not going to give out his name, but just to privacy reasons, I'm not going to say his name, but I'm going to read what this person said, and let me just take a look here. So basically I said I remember I said, like, I think the guy's name is Chad, and then this guy said, like, "You're kidding me, right? Please tell me you're kidding." And it's like, I didn't actually notice it, but hang on a sec. I didn't notice it, but then later on, some other time, I've also posted saying, I basically said, like, congratulations on that photo, and I was mentioning the same guy named Chad, and I said that you look cool in that picture too. Like, I was giving a very nice compliment, a very polite and nice compliment because, but then this guy said, this guy basically was yelling at me, and he said, "Somebody please tell me what's so hard to understand. That is Geek1229 in that picture, not Chad." And then he gave out like this annoyed look face, and like, it's like as if he was yelling at me and thinking I was like a retard or something, and I'm thinking, like, dude, what is your problem? So basically what I did is I replied back, and this is what I actually said. I said, "Just because I misunderstood something doesn't mean you have to yell at me, buddy." Basically I just said that with a sad face because I kind of was just, I felt that was kind of rude of what he did to me. And here's what happened. After I said that, because of that, I got in trouble. What happened was they locked the topic because of that, because I guess they're kind of picky about like arguments and such like that. But I don't see why. I felt like I got in trouble, and here's what happened. What I remember correctly back then, when I made that post, someone was telling me about that, and he saw the amount of karma that I had, and if I remember correctly, I believe I had a -7, okay? -7 on the karma list, and that shocked me. I was like, oh my god. It just, oh jeez. It made me feel so depressed. It was like, what the heck? And it's like, dude, I didn't think I did anything wrong, and it's like people are like turning against me. So, unfortunately, because of that, now this kind of post, this was back in 2009, okay? I think it was going by what it says, it was September of 2009. But I basically said, so here's what happened. When one of my Siren enthusiast friends was telling me about that, I can't remember exactly what it said, but here's what happened. Because what I noticed what happened, I felt really sad and depressed, and I felt lost. It felt like the whole Siren community has turned against me, like as if I'm not part of them, and it's like, that's not fair. So here's what I did. I remember that same day when I found out about it, and I was very unhappy. This was later on at night, or pretty close to nighttime or something. So here's what I did. I felt so depressed over that, I just couldn't get it out of my head. Now, it wasn't because of the post, but the fact is, I got in trouble and I got smited because it feels like every time when I post something, people don't appreciate what I'm doing. And as a result of that, I felt like I'm not welcome in the Siren community. So it really hurted my feelings so bad because with me being so obsessed into Sirens and the fact that I, made some nice contacts on YouTube and chatted with them in a while, it just, I felt like, the whole community was turning against me, and I felt really, I can't say I was scared, but I felt very depressed and like partial jealousy as well. So as a result of that, what I decided to do, I went out for a long walk that day. I just had to get my mind off the pain. I went out, I must have walked outside, like, locally, probably for like maybe, I don't know, like an hour and a half or something, just to try to get my mind off the pain. That's how crummy I felt. But I think the walk helped, but it didn't necessarily get rid of the problem. Now, ever since that post, I've been trying to be more careful as to how I do posts, but going by what I have only 76 posts on the Siren Board, and it seems like I've gotten a little bit better, but I still wasn't exactly... I just truly think the Siren Board is just too much for me. I just don't... It's just a little complicated for me, and because there's so many posts on there, I just kind of think, like, maybe I'm better off in a private group. And I am in a private group. Now, I'm not going to tell you what it is because, unfortunately, it's supposed to be private. So, unfortunately, I can't give that away. But I do talk to certain Siren enthusiasts privately if I got questions or something. So, I truly think that way is much easier for me than it is than, like, trying to find out information on the Siren Board and such like that. So, I rarely go on the Siren Board, let alone sign in. But the only times I go on the Siren Board is if I want to look at some certain posts, or like if I want to give access to like where there's photos that you have to be signed in order to have access to them. That's the only times I only ever go on the Siren Board is just for that, and it's not that often. So yeah, it's just that I just think the Siren Board is just too... I don't know how else to describe it. It's just that, I just don't... I can't say I hate it, but it's just that, again, I just think it's too complicated. And actually, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts about it, if you don't mind. What are your thoughts about the Siren Board? Do you ever encounter similar problems or anything about it that you think, like, it's not for you or something like that? Now, I'm not sure what the policy is today, but because I didn't bother to look, but I don't really care either because, again, I just talk to certain Siren enthusiasts off of Facebook as my kind of communication, and I just basically do it that way. But aside from that, what else? Let me see if there's anything on the Siren Board that I want to add. Never mind. But anyways, the Siren Board, again, it's just, I just kind of think it's weird, and maybe it's a little outdated, and because there's just simply too many users on there, it's just like, I don't know, I just can't, I have no clue. I just can't really, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, I think, I don't think there's anything else I want to add, but, uh, if you guys want me to, I'm thinking of uploading. If you guys want me to upload more videos of my Siren controller, I'll be glad to do that. I'm thinking of posting the. I'd be willing to post more videos of my Siren controller if any of you would like me to. But aside from that, though, I think I just about covered everything I could think of for the Siren Board. But because I just have so many, because there's just so many posts on there, I just don't. Again, I just think it's a little complicated. So, if any of you guys want me to make more videos of my Siren controllers, let me know or something like that. I'll be very glad to, because there are several videos that I've already made that I just didn't bother to upload because it seems like when I upload side videos aside from filming sirens, even like my thoughts videos, I don't seem to gain a lot of views. Now, I'm not the kind of person that's picky on views because one thing you could say that's kind of unique about me is that I don't ask people to subscribe to me because, I could care less. It's like, I mean, for those of you that do follow me and feel like subscribing, that's nice. I don't have any problems with that, but I'm just not one of those people that just brags about, or asks to be subscribed to, or wants attention, or, complains about not getting enough views. But it just seems to me like when I upload so many videos on YouTube, half of these videos that I have uploaded don't get many views, and I'm like, I'm trying to wonder, like, should I even bother anyways? But then again, if you guys specifically want me to, I'll be more than willing to, when I get a chance. Because I love, I love sharing, videos with you all. And, I love to hear your guys' side of the story or what you think and such like that, because I enjoy that stuff, I really enjoy it. But aside from that, I think I'm probably just going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'll be filming... there's more sirens I'm going to go to in Battle Creek. I'll try and redo the ATI or a different ATI in Battle Creek in February. But for December and January, I got other sirens that I'm going to go to. That I'll just keep it a surprise. Some of you already know, but I'm just gonna well, I'll just do it when it gets the time. But aside from that, I guess that's all I need to say. But thank you all for watching.